Sorry for the delay, guys. Hold on. Put my hat on for it, man. Represent for the A today, man. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, I got this bitch sipping on my dick. She licks the tip and she says she likes it. Yeah, I'm Tony Digital, bringing back 4K visuals, doing this shit every day like residuals. Bitches in the room, they smell like perfume. Hit that car with a guest, go vroom vroom. I'm sipping on the Miller Lite. Yes, it's gonna be a good night tonight. 20 bricks a night, make your girl say good night. Fuck the lean with the Sprite, roll up a blunt and hit that bitch and do a fucking stunt. Alright, man, alright. Yeah. Glasses check. Sample check. Fuck it, man, let's go. Salute to everybody in the motherfucking building, man. You already know what time it is, man. Tony D2 Wild checking in once again on the Too Wild for TV motherfucking show, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Get a seat, hit that motherfucking like button on your way in, man. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit late, but it's better to be late than never, you feel what I'm saying? You see the title of the day, man. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today.
Salute Slight Skin.
And there we go.
Just coming to drop my daily ATL dono.
Salute.
Gassed up shawty, said I need my 40, pull up to the party, yeah.
Salute to Leo 2 Live. Salute Light Skin, just coming to drop my daily ATL dono. Yeah. Guys, salutes to Leo 2 Live once again. Hey man, you see that link right there? Don't use the super chat. Use the link down below in the description and hit the donate, man. YouTube don't take no motherfucking money around here. You feel me? Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Tristan, motherfucking Tone, Capone, Turtle Dick Berry, motherfucking Fidel, Junior, Fuse, Chill Smitty, Seeker, Brandon, Lace Life in the motherfucking building. I see my two wild members in here. BTC, Mellow 402, A Wavy. Yo, man, we got a beneficiary who dropped a 25 dono in the Cash App the other day. Now I don't know if that person wants to be known, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But we do have a beneficiary. If they do want to be known, they'll let me know in the future, and I'll let it be known. But we have a $25 beneficiary who dropped 25 to get rid of the motherfucking duck in the StreamYard. So we're going to be buying the full-on edition of StreamYard. He doesn't want to see that duck no more. So salutes to that individual in the motherfucking building. Hashtag get rid of the duck is in full effect, man. I gotta do it. I still ain't did it yet though, but I'm going to do it, so don't worry about that. Salutes to that individual though. Yeah, let me see. Upgrade the account too. Let me see. Upgrade $20 basic. No StreamYard branding on your streams. Yeah. We up through there, man. Yes, sir. Okay. Salutes to that individual. Oh, we got another $3 in here from motherfucking Tone Capone. Salutes to you in the chat. Brooklyn, Beeville, Brownsville in this motherfucker.
What the fuck is going on, YouTube?
I don't owe you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, don't owe me nothing,
if
bro.
I throw you some chitlins, you better be happy.
I am,
and
but
if you not happy, send it back.
You got it, Zaya. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. You don't owe me nothing, bro. I appreciate it, man. So the day's topic is nothing's ever promised tomorrow today, man. My brother Rob Dollar, man, Rob Dollar Beats. Salutes to him. I ain't gonna lie, man. I didn't really know what to talk about today because a lot of shit's been going on today. Family issues going on today. And I didn't know what to talk about, you know? And I seen Rob went live and If you guys don't know, Rob's been off the internet for a minute now. He's been off of YouTube. He's dealing with some YouTube issues where, you know, YouTube was basically fucking with him. He said he can come back in May. Then when May came around, basically they told him he couldn't come back till July. And then Rob broke information that I already knew about, but he shared it with his IG audience. And at least some of you guys can also know about it when he does come back, that his son has a rare form of cancer. Salutes to Unique. I've met his son. I've known his son since he was a little kid. It's something shocking and heartbreaking. However, I am not worried about it. I know Unique is a strong individual, so he's going to make it. He's going to beat this shit like nothing. It's curable. They got it at a good time. I just know Rob as it, you know, as like always been like a big brother to me, and I know him as an individual. It's more so it's affecting him too, just as a father. So if you guys know Rob Dollar, man, make sure you guys go and show some love to him. Show some big time love to Rob Dollar. He will be back soon, better than ever, and keep him in your prayers. All right. So I'm just letting y'all know now, and y'all will be seeing him very, very soon. And after he broke that, you know, I was just thinking like maybe it's time to spread some of that feeling of, you know, just knowing, being grateful for who you got in your life. You know, today Nicole lost her grandfather. I'm very, very close with her father. Her father's very close with his father. They're going out there. So Nicole's whole family, except for her, pretty much, are flying out to Puerto Rico. Nicole's not going to be working all this week or nothing. So they're flying out to Puerto Rico because their father passed away today. It's weird because yesterday was Mother's Day, and like a week ago, they said, Nicole told me that her grandfather was about to die. Like he was about to die and they're getting ready or whatever, right? And then apparently like, I don't think, yeah, he's about to die. So then yesterday when I was over there yesterday, right? And I asked her mom, like, so what's the update with that? Like, are y'all still gonna be going out there? And they're like, she's like, oh no, they told us everything was good and, you know, everything's fine and everything's gonna, he got better when he went to the hospital and whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And I told her, I said, be careful about that, because that's that shit, bro. Like when you dealing with, I don't know if any of y'all ever dealt with this, but when you're dealing with a family member who is getting sick and old and they live in a different state with your other family members, it's always on some shit like that. And then the next thing you know, like it just turns instantly bad, almost instantly. So I told her that, I'm like, you gotta be out, you know, make sure you keep up to date, because I know how family members be, man. They'll be telling you everything's okay, and then the next thing you know, they'll hit you up a week later telling you that that person's about to die and that you need to get out here the next day. You know what I'm saying? Because basically with my grandmother lived in California, and my aunt lived out there, my aunt, my great uncle, my great grandfather, they all lived out there. My grandmother was dealing with cancer, brain cancer at the time, and they were telling us like, you know, she's just dealing with it. That's how they kept saying it. She's just dealing with it. And then randomly one night they call us and say, hey, she's not doing good. She's doing bad. She's only got about 24 hours to live. And we're like, what the fuck? Like nobody told us anything. They didn't warn us about nothing. None of this shit. You feel me? So I had to buy my mom's plane ticket to LA over 24 hours. My mom got on the plane like a couple hours after that call. When she landed and got there, my grandmother had passed away before my mom had got to see her. It was kind of fucked up. But basically, whenever you're dealing with people like in the different states, that they always tend to push off to it's like that last breaking moment almost, you know. And it was crazy because I was just telling them that. I was telling, you know, Nicole's mom, like, yeah, you gotta be on top of that, because they'll tell you that everything's okay, and then next thing you know, they'll tell you, oh, he's about to die, you need to come now. And behold, I wake up today. We had this talk yesterday. I wake up today and he's dead. He passed away. Like, we were told that he was okay and now he's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? Like, you know, these hospitals and it's hospitals and it's family members, because they don't always relay the message right. You know, they don't always relay that fucking message. But it led me to think that, you know, seeing what's going on with Nicole, seeing what's going on with my boy Rob, my brother Rob, and, you know, Unique, and then seeing what's going on with just other people dealing with this type of shit in the world, even with me, you know, with my grandfather, it still haunts me this day is just that, like, I wanted just to make a live just to talk to y'all about just appreciating, you know, appreciating people, man, appreciating anything in life. It don't even have to be about people. Just appreciate things you have, because, bro, life is very, very gentle, bro. You know, it's not as tough. Life is tough, but it's also at the same time not as tough as it may seem, bro. Like, life is a delicate thing, bro. It can be taken away instantly, you know, and you just never know when you're gonna go, bro. None of us never know when we're gonna go. We don't know when our mother's gonna go, you know. And I think about it every time now. Like, before this, like, recently I've been thinking about stuff like every time me and my mom might disagree on something, or me and someone disagree with something, it's like there's gonna be a time when that person might no longer be there, and you don't want to sit with those type of things on your chest. You don't want to sit with those type of, you know, last thoughts of you and that person having some sort of issue or just a disagreement. You always want to make sure that person knows how much you care about them and how much you love them before anything ever happens, you know. And it's just a lot of stuff like that, man. Like, all I got right now, I got my mom and I still got my mom and my dad. Only got one grandparent left, and I was good with all my I was good. Yes, I was good with all my grandparents. Like, my mom, my grandmom, and my granddad on my mom's side, and then my grandfather on my dad's side. My grandmother on my dad's side, who is probably the most closest to me. My grandmother on my dad's side, and then my grandmother. It's how it went. My papa, my mom's dad. That nigga is life. Like, he's like top of the food chain. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was my everything, right? Like, when he passed away, I felt like I had a security blanket. I still feel like that, bro. Like, I felt like ever since I lost my grandfather, bro, like, I'm in the world all alone, and it's like I got family, I got fiance, I got all that. Like, it's not like a all alone. I still have my family and my close ones with me, but it's like that structure, that platform. I don't know. It's something weird. It's a piece that's missing that would never be filled, you know? A guidance, a person that can always guide you or just help you, you know? I don't have that person that I can always call and get that little thing, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain, because it's like I have such a strong support system, but like when he was gone, like even now, like I said, I'm old, bro. I'm not old, but I'm getting old. Like, I still like feel like I'm out here in this world and I'm just living, you know, without that rock. I don't know. It's hard to explain, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your flashlight in darkness. It's weird, bro. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? I love my mom. You know, I love my mom. My mom was always like me and my mom are only 18 years apart. My mom had when she was 18. My mom was my mother. Like, I respected my mom. I don't see her like what I'm about to say, but my mom, we've had that like son relationship, mom and son relationship, but we grew together. My mom, when she was in her 20s, is totally a grown now. Like, I've seen my mom went from being 18 to she's in her 40s now. Like, I've seen my mom growing up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes.
Ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
Hey, salutes, man.
Shout out to Tony from Palm Springs.
Salutes to Dub9, man. Dub9 in the building. Shout outs to Tony from Palm Springs.
What the fuck is going on, YouTube?
Salutes, man. Yo, Dub, I got family at my grandmother, who I was just telling you about, and we'll talk about her too, but they live in my family. My LA family has all moved from LA to Palm Springs pretty much. We're from Watts. You know what I'm saying? We from Watts. We lived in Long Beach and LA, all that. Now they're all out in Palm Springs now. But yeah, man, like, you know, my mom had that mother and son relationship, but we grew up. Like, I remember my mom when she was 26. I remember my mom like growing up in front of me. I remember my mom when she was 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom had my son. My mom had my little brother when she was 33. You know what I'm saying? That's not that far from where I'm at. So it's just like, I don't know. I just seen my mom grow up. So it's like it's almost like we're like a brother and sister almost in a way, but like it's still my mom. Like, I ain't never disrespect my. I was scared of my mom and all that, but my grandfather raised me, and my mom was my mother at the same time. But it was like we were both learning and growing at the same time. So it's like, I don't know. It's just a weird way to look at it, but I understand it more in my own brain. I don't know if any of y'all ever had that. But yeah, I love my mom, man. But it's my mom comes to me for shit, like asking me like questions about life and asking me questions about stuff too. So that's what I mean. But my mom is my mother. You know, she's always been there for that motherly love and stuff. My dad, my biological dad, you know, he's still alive. I love him. Our relationship has gotten better over the years as I've gotten older. You know what I'm saying? As far as a kid, my dad was always like locked up and shit like that, you know, but I still love my dad and I'm grateful for having him. And he's, one thing about my dad is he always wanted to be a part of my life. He's always wanted to be a part of my life, but he was just always in a fucked up situation. So my mom was never the type to like bash him or anything like that, or, you know, talk shit about him. She always was cool, you know what I'm saying? They went through their own things back in the 90s in LA and drugs and all that, and they both escaped it and they doing their thing. You know, my dad, like I said, he A1, you know. I had my stepfather though, who is my brother's their father, who passed away when I was 11, and that was like the first person that ever passed away in front of me that was like real. When he passed away, I think he triggered anxiety in my life. I never really had anxiety. I never had worries. I never had been anxious and all that. But when he passed away, it triggered something to me that forever flowed through my brain. It was the fact that, like I probably mentioned this before, but that people die, you know, we die. And I had somebody so close to me that raised me through so much, you know, gone, and realized what actually happened, seen them in the bed and everything in the hospital. That was like a trauma that's forever been in my head, you know. My grandfather passing away was another one. It's still weird because with him, it sometimes feels as if like he's still out there, you know. You have to kind of make it like that to make it a little bit less easier pill to swallow, you know. But yeah, he passed away when I was 11, and that was like feared, and it was weird, you know. And then you got my grandmother. You know, my grandmother, my mother's side. She's the one. She's always been the most loving woman ever. Yeah, I might see my necklace I wear sometimes. I gotta get it fixed. The little clamp is messed up. But she got me that necklace when I was 18. My grandma used to always give me so much shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, my grandfather and my grandmother, they had to divorce and all that. But then I have my grandmother on my other side, and I actually have some vlogs with her on me and Nikki's channel. She came from LA recently and visited, and one of the best cooks ever, gumbo. I love, you know, my grandma Angie. I got my grandma Millie, my grandma Angie, and I got my grandpa Joe, who's my grandpa Angie's husband, who passed away from cancer recently. He was this solid man, Puerto Rican from New York. You know what I'm saying? Army veteran, all that. It was just, he was A1, bro. My grandpa Joe. So, you know, I've had all these people, and there's people out there that's suffer way more losses than me, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the basis of really telling you guys my side. It's just us all sitting here together and thinking about it, and you know, just coping with it, and just learning from death to be more appreciative of life. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people that we probably lost in this world, but there's so many people that's still here now that can receive that love that the other person might can't, because they're no longer here. And I kind of wanted to share that with y'all, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I wanted to, I guess, let the floor be open too, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put a link in the chat if anyone wants to come in and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And we can go from there, bro, really. Let me see, a message pin. I'll put it in the description too. If y'all wanna, I'm gonna be talking a little bit more though before I start letting people in though. I ain't gonna cap, I'll talk a little bit more. And definitely something also, like at the end of the day, like, I guess the biggest thing out of everything that I learned is the best thing to do to deal with people and to deal with death is to keep pushing, bro. You know what I'm saying? To keep pushing, and keep it moving. You know, nothing's never, like I said, nothing's never promised. And even like even with it goes far and beyond, bro. Like my life, my job, the things I do, YouTube, all this shit is not promised. So every day I try to sit down, reflect, and think about all the things that I've been given, all the blessings I've received, and kind of go off of that and realize to be grateful for those things. You know, yes, I always feel like I could be in a better situation. Don't we all? You know what I'm saying? Don't we all feel like we could be in a better situation, in a better position in life? We do, but at the end of the day, we need to be appreciative for what we got currently. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got their moment, everybody got their time, and we just gotta be, you know, we gotta be grateful for what we have at this exact moment. So my Dime said my dad's not doing too good, and I don't know what to do, and I'm his only child, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Dime, man. I'm sorry to hear about that, brother. Best thing you can do, man, is just let him know everything now, you know, while he can hear. You know, let him know how you feel now. Let him know how much he means to you now. I heard Dr. Disrespect say this today. When the alleyways get real dark, you got to sprint out of them. Definitely, man. Yeah, one thing is for certain. Dealing with death by not doing nothing is just the worst thing ever, bro. I'm sorry. I can't do that, man. Hey, yo, thank you, though, for using this platform today for this, because this is some mental health shit, real talk. Yeah, I feel you, man. People might maybe appreciate you. That's why you should find people that help you out through things. As he says, nothing is ever promised. That way, we should always be grateful. Nah, exactly. Exactly, man. You know, at the end of the day, like, sometimes people don't have that support system either, and they have to kind of build it within, too. You know, so even having a support system is something to be very grateful of at the end of the day. It's good, Curtis. Good to see you, man. Sneaker Skinny, what's goody, man? In the motherfucking building. But it's just so many things that I sit and think about and try to always, you know, be grateful for at the end of the day, because you just never know, bro. Like, for sure. I don't know if anybody, like I said, wants to take the link, though. It's up above if you want to hop in, and maybe you're dealing with something, or maybe you dealt with something, you want to spread it. I just thought maybe this might need to be heard by some other people out there, you know, and you know, keep it moving. What's good, Troll? Good to see you, brother. One thing for sure, definitely come knock on the door. Yeah, exactly. That's one thing that's scary, but at the same time, like, whatever it is, bro, we all gonna go, and we all gonna go together. Maybe not at the same time, but we gon' whatever, wherever we want. I believe in heaven. You know what I'm saying? I am Christian. I'm not gonna try to push that on you. You might not believe in that. That's fine. But one thing you can believe in is whatever your loved ones is, where are they at? You going where they going. So if it's darkness, if it's heaven, it's whatever you think, you're gonna, at least I know I'll be with them. You know what I'm saying? I'll be wherever they at. Wherever the fuck they at. If we're not, we'll meet. So I'm okay with that. I just want to make sure, like, that I do the best I can do. I try to reach the most amount of people that I can reach in this world, and throughout, far beyond like what I do, even when I get off this camera and go downstairs, like reaching out to people in here, these 224 people in here, like being able to pass that message along and just be someone that was always on some good shit. Oh, we got my brother right here. What's good, man? Sir, what's good? Yeah, you live for the first time. What's good, Nesto?
What's good, man? What's good? Chilling. I just got one thing to say in this, with the matter of losing special people in our lives and stuff. I done lost a lot of people in my life, and I just come to the terms where I try not to dwell on the passing, more of remember all the good times I've had with the person.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we are all going to die. There is no promise for tomorrow. We are born to die. That is just how life is.
Yeah.
So mostly I I don't try to dwell on the past, man. I try to just think more on the memories I got.
Hey, Nesto, you're driving right. Nesto, you're driving right now, so you gotta just kind of like put the camera on a stand and don't look at me. I don't want you to get no wreck, man. Well, that's a rule.
Man, I ain't got no stand, bro. We driving with the hand on the phone, my nigga.
You gonna get me in trouble, bro. You gonna get me in trouble, man.
I ain't gonna get in trouble, bro. I'm
no, you gonna get me in trouble. You gonna get me in trouble, bro. It's a rule.
Oh, cause you on YouTube. I'll get off. Don't worry. I just wanted to say what I wanted to say. You feel me?
No, I feel you. I appreciate that.
You know, just at the end of the day, the family's strong. We gonna be good.
No, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
You know Tito hit me up earlier today about this. I was like, what? No way.
Yeah. I just talked to him not that long ago either.
Yeah,
so.
All right, my brother.
All right, bro.
I'm getting in trouble, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
you.
You already know. All right, bro. Yeah, I gotta watch out, man. I can't get in trouble, Nesta. I appreciate you though. We got truck drivers trying to do the same thing and shit. I gotta be telling the truck drivers. Yeah, I should have told him South B more, but it's all good. He driving right now. Let him get home, man. But yeah, man. I mean, what's good? What's good, Dolo? What's good, Christopher? How you deal with the death of someone? I lost some member of my family, but it's weird because when they talk to me about it, it's like I don't know what to tell them because I never dealt with that before. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know how you don't really deal with it. You don't really deal with it. You just live. Like, you're not supposed to try to find out how to deal with it or how to get by it, because you can't get by that. Like, you can't get by something like that. The best thing you could do is just keep pushing forward. You feel me? Like, kind of trying to combat someone dying it doesn't, or losing somebody. There's nothing to that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing about it. The best thing you could do is just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? And if anything, use that fuel of pain to push you forward to the next thing you're trying to do. You know, that's the way I look at it. That's the best way I could look at it. You feel me? Yeah. The only part is scary not knowing when and where you gonna go sometimes. Nah, I feel you on that, Tone. I feel you, man. I trust me. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's a constant thing with me as well. A constant thing. I definitely say this though, Tone. You know, I'm pretty sure you've been through some scary shit and gotten through it, you know, gotten by it. I think eventually when that real time comes, you'll have dealt with so much bullshit by then that you probably won't even be worried about it at that point. You like, man, fuck it, man. I already did what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just face it and go with it. Nicole she doing all right. She down in her room. Like I said, I'm gonna go spend time with her after this live. I just wanted to come up here and kind of talk to you guys a little bit about it. You know what I'm saying? Just letting y'all know, man, just to be grateful, man, for whoever you got in your life, bro, at the end of the day, and to be there for that person. And you got your mom, your dad, whoever, you know what I'm saying? And just be happy, you know, be happy for them still being here. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Mello?
What's good, Tony?
I'm chilling. What's goody, man?
Nah, shit. Just wanted to put my 2 cents in on this.
For sure.
I just lost my mom last October, so going through that, I just want to basically speak from the point of if like you're new or if it's new and you just lost someone. My suggestion to you is to not like get lost in the depression part of it, because like what I did when my mom passed, I started like, you know what I'm saying, smoking and drinking all the time, and just like basically like whenever I, you know what I'm saying, after my kids went to sleep, I just kept like trying to cope that way and like basically just cover up, mask all the like feelings, and I didn't want to feel the feelings.
Yeah.
But eventually because like the thing about depression is it's like a blanket. Like it'll wrap around you, make you feel comfortable, make you feel like, oh, this is straight, like this is how I want to feel. And then, you know what I'm saying, you eventually just get lost in that cycle of where like it's almost like you black out. Like you don't realize how long you've been
that
doing.
pussy popping on.
Go ahead, you good? Go ahead.
Like you basically like black out and you don't realize how long you've been like kind of, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say fucking off, like not doing what you're doing because you are supposed to be doing because you're sad and you're depressed. And it took me like once I want to say around February, I kind of snapped out of it and like looked around and realized like, damn, dude, you ain't did nothing. You quit doing what you was passionate about. You quit like, you know what I'm saying? Just having passion in anything. And so then eventually I just kind of snapped out of that, got back into church. And like you said, I ain't trying to push the church on anyone or anything like that, but that's what helped me get out of it. And I'm a reborn Christian. And you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a single father to a little boy who's autistic. So like when he would go to bed and I was coping with my emotions that way, it was only making me, you know what I'm saying, sick in the morning and not really, you know what I'm saying, being able to function like I should be. And so I'm just grateful.
And you know what you mentioned, Mello, the same thing with me, and it happens regardless. It doesn't even have to be tied necessarily to it's all these things coming together. But the thing is that you got people around you all the time, that's good, but guess what? Everybody's gonna be alone at some point, and that's when it attacks you. I might be up at late at night after getting done with everything. I might be on Twitch. I might go to the bed and lay down and be on the computer for 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and it just hit me. And you in your thoughts, you in your mind. There's not, you know what I'm saying? You can't just wake everybody up and say like they might not even be able to talk about. They don't know like some things is hard to explain to other people, and some things you just have to cope with it. You have to one-on-one it sometimes.
Yep, facts.
And because it's like it's the way the mind, physical help. People can, if you can't pick a boulder up, I can come help you, Mello, but I can't help you fix a chemical thing in your brain because all this shit's chemicals and imbalances and whatever dopamines, whatever the fuck all that shit is, whatever the stuff, the chemicals. Like I can't go in your head and take some of that out so that you're not feeling depressed now. It's literally it's literally in there, like.
Right, and exactly like you said, at the end of the day, even whether you're a YouTuber, an actor, or like just a regular cat off the street. At the end of the day, when you go sit down in your room, you by yourself with them thoughts. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to deal with them and either, you know what I'm saying, find a passion of getting out there and feel like you got a purpose about something. Because that's what I had to do is I had to, you know what I'm saying, realize my son needs me. I got a purpose here. I needed to do well for him and whatnot. So.
Nah, I feel you on that because I had a friend, he lost his mother and he had fell into Bootsy, can you mute yourself real quick? It's real loud. Whoa, god damn. Bootsy.
Hi.
Yeah, Bootsy, it's really loud. Hold on.
Oh, I'm outside.
Alright, you good. But yeah, I had a friend that was dealing with a lot of anxiety when his mother passed away. I mean, a lot. I mean, the dude couldn't drive or nothing. He didn't want to drive. He felt like something was gonna happen when he was driving. Once his daughter was born, it started pushing him to have to fix shit, like, because he had to do it for someone else instead of himself at that point, you know. And that's just how it is. We do have a donation from Officer Zaya real quick. Let me just play this.
Ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
Salute to Officer Zaya.
Playing catch up, but did I just see someone driving and operating a mobile device? Too wild for TV. You have been warned, sir.
Salute to Officer Zaya playing catch up, but did I just see someone driving and operating a mobile device? Too wild for TV. You have been warned, sir. See what you did to me, Nesto? I told you about that, bro.
Got that warning ticket.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Salute.
Oh, and Mello, I'm sorry for your loss as well. I lost my mom 5 years ago, so I totally get it. You'll just have your days, honestly. Some years, it's been 5 years now, and there's times where I'm like completely cool, where I'm like I could cope, I could work, I could do what I gotta do. And sometimes like yesterday, I felt so bad.
Hold on. Whoa. Yep. I'm hearing something bounce. Mello, you got your headphones off?
I just took them out and it went off.
Hold on. Oh, testing. Yeah, Mello, it's the speakers are picking up on your mic. I just muted you, but you're good now. You can keep them off either way. Just make sure whenever you talk, just turn it off then. But go ahead, Bootsy.
No, I was just saying that 5 years ago, my mom had passed away, so I totally get what Mello is coming from. And I feel like as long as you have like a really good support system, and when you're feeling down, just talk to somebody, because mental health is a major thing. And with the pandemic still going on, it's hard to communicate with people. because you can't be around nobody like that. So if you just check in and just show your presence and, you know, give your love and support, they'll feel that, even if they're in that mood.
No, exactly. Yeah, it's been about 5 years for me as well, since my grandfather passed. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I got through it, you know, at the end of the day, and I feel like, as bad as I hate to say it, I feel like my anxiety, which I hate it. But I do feel like my anxiety helped me get to where I'm at now, because it put in a fear of never being comfortable. Never, you know, it's I made it work. I made it work the best way I could, you know, but I still deal with those problems all the time. Anxious, anxiety about family and everything like that.
Because you think you got all the time in the world, and then it just happens, and it just it gives you a reality check. Like, there's things that you still got to do. I get
tunnel vision. I get all that shit. Like, I get a lot of different shit. Like, where when I have my anxiety, it goes to a insane level. Like, and a lot of it was triggered from losing losing my stepfather when I was younger, and also like when I started to smoke weed. I had a bad reaction back when I was like 14, and just panic attacks and all that shit, bro. Like, I dealt with a lot of shit. A lot of shit.
I'll also give credit to my husband, because he helped me deal with.
Hold on, Mello. Go ahead. I muted you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Boosie.
No, I was just saying, like, my husband, he definitely helped me stay focused and just, you know, kept me mellowed out, because it was hard for me at the time, because we had like a tumultuous relationship. But even when she passed away, I went to work. Like, I'm just that type of person where I'm always working. I'm always busy, so I don't really have to sit there and like think about everything. But even during those moments, my friends reached out to me, certain relatives reached out to me. So it's just all about who you have around you, in my opinion, that can help you cope and deal with it as you go along. Because with time, it just get easier, and that's really true. Like, time do help time pass, if that makes sense. I probably said that wrong.
When my grandfather passed away, I was doing it's in my YouTube videos like somewhere, but I just kept going. Like, I couldn't stop, and I couldn't let that shit like slow me down, bro. Because like you said, the best thing you could do is just keep your mind off of it. You know what I'm saying? Keep your fucking mind off of it.
Ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
Hey G-Dode, I've been checking on your paperwork and you haven't been paid for the past few cases that you helped manufacture. Let's set a date so we can pay you. Let's get these niggas.
Salute to Jersey informants. Hey Jada, I've been checking on your paperwork and you haven't been paid for the past few cases that you helped manufacture. Let's set a date so we can pay you. Let's get these niggas. Salute to Jersey informants. J-Dot's in the building? J-Dot in the chat? Oh, I see. J-Dot saying, Tony, all bullshit aside, keep your head up, man. I don't know if that's the real J-Dot, but if it is, man, salutes, man. But, you know, we did have our little situation because you threw something on me the other week, but I don't hold those type of grudges.
Hey, is my stuff still messing up?
No, you good now.
Alright.
Salute to the panel.
Wait, it's still doing it. It's still doing it. Mello, you got that other mic, the other headphone hanging down. I think it's going into the speaker. Put it behind your, just leave it behind your ear real quick or something. You ain't gotta unmute yourself. Testing. Hey, probably still doing it.
The echo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step out and I'll come back in.
All right. Tone's good.
Nah, man. It's a touchy subject, you know. But
Thank you.
And my age, what I've been through, I'm numb.
Yeah.
You know, when you lose 30, 40 people, like, you numb.
Yeah, I already know.
It's toughing you up.
Like, I'm numb to certain things, man. And death, I'm numb to that shit, bro. You know? Me personally.
Sorry.
Yeah, me personally, like, I'm on a time right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my anxiety. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't finish what I'm starting. You know what I mean? To leave my kids something. and God forbid something happens, you know, to me, that everything can be taken care of. Because my time, that's what I'm messing with now. That's my anxiety. And sometimes I don't go to sleep because I don't know if I'm gonna wake up. That's my anxiety sometimes in the night, so I stay up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you skip death a whole bunch of times, you know what I'm saying? It starts to mess with your your mind. It starts messing with you a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying? So get accustomed to being numb to death because you see it so much around you, personally, and family, friends, close ones. You know what I'm saying? So it's like me. I don't know. You know, I don't like my mom. She's 80 something years old. You know what I'm saying? And I know
That's a blessing.
in my mind she's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Am I scared or am I like I don't have no feelings like that when it comes to that.
To be honest,
It's been so much, you know what I'm saying? That you know,
you know, and for you, Tone, I know you living longer and dealing with stuff, and even with me, I feel like it almost feels as if death is chasing you, but he's getting someone else. Like you duck. Yeah. Like he got Carlos. He didn't get me. Oh shit. Motherfucker, damn Jamal, woo, I was close. That was really close. So it's like, when is he gonna put his eyes on you?
With that, and what comes with that when you look at it like that, you know what I mean? You start to wonder why not me? Why didn't I? You know what I'm saying? So it starts. That's where also the anxiety happens when you see so many people around you passing, and you're like, well, what am I doing right there? It's not. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to do this, I used to do that, and I didn't do none of that.
I don't think like that. I just say it's not your time yet. Try to finish what you got. So if you got kids, try to put yourself in a position that God forbid something happens to you, your kid's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't about you.
That pussy popping on a handstand.
Hold on.
Glasses check Hig. Oh wait, carry on.
Yeah.
Salutes Hig.
Salutes to Supreme Bugs for the $3 donation. Glasses head chick. Oh wait, carry on. Salutes. Yes, I got him on today. But what I think he's saying though, Tone, is kind of something we've all probably said before in a way. Is like we got those people in our family or friends who just did it by the book, did it right, you know what I'm saying? And you got the motherfuckers that's out here robbing motherfuckers, but the motherfucker did it by the book gets killed or gets something or he died. You be like, damn, like motherfucker that doing it right, and then you got motherfuckers doing it wrong. They still here, and like it's the same answer you gave.
Good die young.
Yeah, it's the same answer that you just said. Like it's not their time, but at the same time, it makes you just think about how life is. They don't really base it upon what you do. It's not based upon what you do.
It's all chance.
Not based on what you do.
Yeah.
You know, depending on where your age is at and what you got going for yourself. When you young and you just running around, you're not really thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? But once you get a kid and you start getting a little older, you start to saying, damn, okay, it's not about me no more. Because one thing for sure, you're gonna go. You're gonna go. Have that in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go one day. You know what I'm saying? Right. So now, what's my time here? What I gotta finish? Because now it's not about me no more. I got my daughter, like you. You got your kid. That's what you're thinking about now. So what position you gotta put yourself in so then your kid could be good, and you know that God forbid something happens to you, everything is gonna be settled in the right way.
So
Tone, be all right.
So Tone, let me ask you, and even you, Mello. I'm just curious to know because like I'm not there yet, right? What is the percentage, if you can give it, and just be 100%, because I feel like there has to be some percent. But what percent is Tone's children and Tone's own little fun with his life? You know what I'm saying? What do you feel like is your balance? Like I do 90% of this for my kids, 10% for my own little fun and hanging out.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Like the way I look at it, like Tone, you kicking it where I mean. This is Tone doing what he wants to do. How does it go? Maybe when you first had your kids and now, like, you know, right now I don't have no kids, so it's 100% all about me. You know what I'm saying? How do you dictate that, or what do you say? Like,
I got my story's different. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let you go, Mello, and then I'll answer that.
All right. So basically, with me, Tony, when I stopped doing what I wanted to do, I started actually, you know what I'm saying, being a father, standing up and doing what I needed to do, I found more peace in doing stuff for them than when I was doing stuff for me. Because on my own self-will, I just run a rampant rate and just do stupid shit all day long. But once I started doing stuff for them and like started like just doing everything that, you know what I'm saying, kids like to do, whether it's watch cartoons or, you know what I'm saying, play outside, run for hours, wrestle, whatever that may be, once I started doing that, I found true happiness.
But what would you say is, and like I said, in your life though, the percent wise, like of what you. Because I mean, like, look, Mello, you collect shoes. I'm pretty sure, like, you collect sneakers. You got your own little hobby. So the thing is, like, if I'm fully invested when I have kids, some of that's gonna have to go to the kids now. Like that, percent.
Okay, yeah. So basically, yeah, like I'd say like maybe like I'd say it's a 50-50 thing right now, because I tried to find stuff that they would like. That's kind of like what kind of the collection thing. Like, yeah, I do shoes and all that, but I've been getting into Pokemon and all that stuff.
Okay, so you're trying to
build habits up to where when like, you know what I'm saying, my daughter's 2 and my son's 5, so when she gets to that age, so that, you know what I'm saying, I kind of already built something new, so we could both have fun out of it. So it's like a 50-50 thing.
Okay.
Somebody
yeah, Bootsy, hold, yeah, let me mute Bootsy real quick. Hold on, let me get these little, let me get these donate, hold on, let me get these, because I know.
Yeah, look at your Cash App, man.
Yo, these motherfuckers are crazy, bro. Hold on, man. Yeah, these motherfuckers are crazy, bro. So yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. You kind of like, you trying to shape it to where the things you like to do is what your kids are doing at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So I get
almost
you.
Like what I want them instilled that I know is good for them.
Yeah.
That will eventually benefit them, like sneakers.
Yeah.
That'll eventually benefit them.
I'm going to touch on the whole overall fatherhood. Right. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, if you have a baby with your wife, you have to be there.
Ooh,
hold on.
That pussy
let me get these out the
way.
Let's get these things out the way.
Shit, you ain't gotta hold a grudge, Tony. I will. Fuck Jidotmuk. I can't wait till I catch him slipping. When I get him down and hell, I'ma turn his ass into a glory hole for AIDS-infected dicks.
Salutes to death versus grudges. Shit, you ain't gotta hold a grudge, Tony. I will. Fuck J.Mac. I can't wait till I catch him slipping. When I get him down in hell, I'm gonna turn his ass into a glory hole for AIDS-infected dicks. Jesus Christ.
Man.
And then J. came right back with it. Hold on. J. comes right back with it. Where's it at? I'll wait for it. I don't know why my shit be fucking delayed, man.
So anyway, like I was saying, in the beginning, when you have a kid with your wife or your girlfriend, your percentage is
that pussy popping on a handstand.
We're good now after this. It's just delayed.
I just don't understand the hate I get for hating niggers. Like, who cares?
Okay.
I have the right and will always stand by that. Free speech and free thoughts. # Uncle Tom.
Salute to J.Mac. I just don't understand the hate I get for hating higgers or niggas. Like who cares? I have the right and will and always stand by that. Free speech and free thoughts. # Uncle Tom. Thank you, J. All right, go ahead, Tone. You good now?
So, like, in the beginning stages, you know, when you have your kid, your percentage is 70-30 because she's coming from the hospital. The sleeping part, she hasn't rest. You understand what I'm saying? So your percentage got to be, 70-30.
So you was 100. You was 100. You was 100 now, or almost like maybe some for the girl. You know, your wifey, a little bit percent there.
But it's got to be 70-30 because you got to be helping her because she's coming from the hospital the first 2 or 3 weeks. So even the 2 or 3 months or 3 months that you might not sleep because that's what's
30's you though, right? And 70's her, or 70 you? Okay.
30's me. 70 is the kid. You know what I'm saying? That's how much that you got to do. As they get older, your percentage start to get a little, to your side. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because now their baby is sleeping on her own, and now you begin to get your 60-40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it starts to, it starts to come down because as they get older, remember, school plays a big part. You're working, so the percentage is it's gonna be 50-50 at some time, but sometimes it get back to 60-40 or 70-30 to you. You know what I mean? But it's gotta jump 50-50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As they get older. But people, sometimes the father and the mother, it's hard to juggle when both parents is not living in the same household. You understand what I'm saying? So that's when it become a problem.
Yeah.
So now it becomes 70-30, where because you're out the household, you're somewhere else, and the kid is somewhere else. So the 50-50 is not there because you're not there at the household.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's when the percentage becomes a little bit towards more of you because now they're living with mom and you got your own apartment, your own situation going on, and you probably see the kid 3-4 times a week, depending how close you are.
But now mom is going up though, right? She probably 70.
She gets So you got to take some weight off of her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we tend to be naive to situations and thinking that we you know, because it depends, as I said, the age bracket. You know what I'm saying? If you're still in that part where you're hanging out and you still want to go to clubs, so sometimes that situation can play a part on your weekends and your stuff what you like to do. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes a percentage problem as you get older. You know.
Mm-hmm. So right now though, because you have like teenagers at this point, right, Tone?
Right.
Where is it? Is it? Are you back? Are you 70?
I'm 60-40 with them. 60 them sometimes and 40 me sometimes.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
You know, I'm a phone call away. I'm a couple of blocks away, so it's not like I'm in another state, and you know that would be a hard situation.
Yeah.
I'm like instantly 20 minutes away, so I'm.
But pretty much at that point though, it just goes to coming back to you as they get to 18, 20. I mean, there'll always be something because they're your kids, but it's less and less. It's less. Yeah. So I was
the race is on. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The kids are getting older. You're getting old. You're getting older to an age where, you know what I'm saying, you're racing with time of trying to put them in the right position for them to win. And you're going to go one day. So you got to have that in your mind. I'm going to go one day. But now you're racing with time, trying to put them in the right position for them to win and to be successful in life. You know what I'm saying? So that's when the anxiety start to run in with you. You understand what I'm saying? Your alone time, your time when you lay down and you in your darkest time or whatever time you're going through, that's where anxiety hits you. You know what I'm saying? And in reality start to sink in you. Damn, if I go now, they're not in the right position to win or what could happen. You know, that's to start messing with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As you get older, you know?
Yep. That's why I quit going out and all that, like just quit doing all that, because it was almost like if I don't do what I need to do now to teach what I need to teach them, I would feel like I messed up when I'm older and they might be in a tight position.
Yeah, because you know, and boys and girls, it's too different. Because I could teach a man how to be a man, I can't teach a woman how to be a woman. I'm not a woman. You understand what I'm saying? So it plays mommy's part to play her part. I'm gonna teach her the part of a man trying to take advantage, trying to use them, trying to geese them, trying to, you know, I teach him the defense part. I teach him all the things to defend himself against a man. But to be a woman, I can't teach it because I'm not a woman. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? But I play a major part from they was little to now, how to defend themselves, how to know the street. No, don't be stupid. Just be book smart and not know street. Because you got to be smart. You got to know your surroundings. You're a woman. Right. So a woman, you got to go extra hard. A man, you teach him, you know, he going to know right from wrong because he's a man. You know what I'm saying? Woman, you got to be careful in how you speak to them and know what to do when you put in a position. You know what I'm saying? They talk about boys and talk about this, talk about that. So it's like, it gets kind of a little hard. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
You don't want to lie to
kids. Got to heal from.
You can't lie. Kids are smart. You can't lie to them. You got to be real honest. When they get to a certain age, you got to be real honest as possible. Because if you don't teach them that, listen, high school's going to get you $25,000, mommy, you're not going to be able to afford an apartment, or you're not going to be able to, you're going to need 2 years or 3 years or 4 years of college to invest in yourself so your money could go up. Because when you got a high school diploma, you can only go up so far. Unless you go to the military, you understand? Or take a training, you understand? But if you invest 4 years in yourself, you know what I'm saying? It's not for me. I don't need it. It's you. You want the cars, you want this, you want your own apartment, and one day you're going to have all these things. But these are the levels that you got to get what you want in life. You know what I'm saying? Some people, the parents ain't trying to steer the kids in the right way, and they drift off. You know what I'm saying?
I think
because this dude could buy her Jordan and sleep with her, or whatever. He could buy her Jordan to look nice, or this or that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of different things, man.
Right, and everything you said, Tone, I wasn't grown up and taught that, like go to college and all that. Like I just ran the streets, you know what I'm saying? But it took me having to go through all that to learn. All right, I want my kids to go to college because that's the way. Like that's how to, you know what I'm saying? That's
and man, deaf don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? So here he talking about deaf. You know what I'm saying? So it plays a part when you're young. It doesn't really run across your mind because you're running. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're at top speed. You know what I'm saying? You're not really worrying about death. But as you get a little older and you start to have kids and you start to mean something in this world to you, like, oh shit, I'm here for a reason. I got this kid, or you know what I mean? But some people, they don't have them reasons. You know what I mean? They're just running. And they don't know about death, you know?
I would definitely say that, like you said, like we gotta not. Well, you know, people need to teach their kids how to survive without them. Like after, you know, after.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You're not. You gotta understand, Tony. When you have a kid, it ain't about you no more. Forget you out the way, out of your mind. Okay, I got it. Now I got a kid. I gotta give him what I didn't have and make sure when I leave, he has something to fall back on. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the main thing when you have a kid. But when you by yourself, you just trying to achieve your goals and trying to, you know, get rich or whatever your goals are. You know what I'm saying? For yourself. You're not really worrying about death and you know what I'm saying? But when you have a kid, that shit start to sink in your mind. Oh shit, I got a kid. Damn, something happened to me. Oh, I got to make sure that, you know what I mean? But when you're dolly, it's like just worry about your mother, your grandfather, your family members around you, your girl, you know what I'm saying? Cousins, you know, close friends. But it hits you different. Death hits you different.
I'm good.
Yeah, the death thoughts hit you different when you have a kid. I believe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You start the race against time, Tony.
Nah, I know. Let me see something. Hold on.
It'd be beautiful when you have one, man. Believe me.
Yeah.
Beautiful experience.
My grandfather wrote me a letter back in the day about when I was like a little kid, but it was like a letter that he wrote for me as an adult. Like it was a kid. I was like 5 or something at the time, but it was for me when I was like 21 or whatever, right? And that shit, bro, when I read that shit later on, it was
made more sense to you.
Yeah. It was
You got it?
Yeah, I still got it. I'm trying to see if I can find it. It's
like
yeah. Let me see. See if I can find it, bro. I ain't gonna lie though, I don't even know if I can read this shit. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I can read it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It's sentimental.
It's not like personal. Like I remember when you peed in the bed, but yeah.
The game that's
Woo.
just like back to him, you know.
All right, this is my grandfather. I'm gonna try to say it. So this was written in 2004.
Wow.
So I was I think 13 probably. It was called "To my most dear little man. Your birthday, it was June 16th. It was the day after my birthday. It says, your birthday just kind of slipped up on me. So you have to forgive me for not getting this to you on your birthday. Wow, 13 years old. It goes by so fast. Thankfully, I've had all the memories, many of which you by now have forgotten. But I dwell on them. It makes me appreciate you so much more. I could sit here now and probably retell almost every day of your life. From taking you to the park when you could barely walk, to walking you to school on the first day in Miss Miller's class, to watching you get on the plane by yourself, a little adult now, not afraid to fly coast to coast by himself. I cannot begin to tell you what these years have meant to me and how happy they have been for me. You are so much a part of my life, and you have brought me more joy and happiness than you could ever possibly know. I thank God every day for the gift of your happy face in our house. You don't know yet? Hope someday you realize it, just what an extraordinary young man you are in so many ways. You have so many talents and so much intelligence and a personality that makes people love you. I say that you don't realize this yet because it will only be when you get older that you will see how many people in this world lack even a trace of these gifts you have in so much abundance. There's nothing in this world to stop you from being whatever you want to be, to do whatever it is you want to accomplish. That is a very special gift and one that you should never take for granted. Times have been hard lately, and my grandfather at the time had got laid off. Remember back in the 2004 and 3. Remember when Bush was president and everybody was getting laid off and shit like that, and all that fucking stock, all that shit was going on. Times have been hard lately. I've not been able to provide things for you that I wish I could. How much longer things will stay like this, I cannot say, but I know that you will have the character and strength to see through it. I also know that it will be your strength of character that will steer you to a good life of many accomplishments. It will not be automatic though. You are going to have to work hard and continue to develop the talents and gift you have been given. That is why Papa is so hard on you at times. It may be unfair to you for me to project my failings onto you, but I do not want you to make the mistakes I made and live like I do in so many aspects, a life unfulfilled. Papa is getting to be an old man now, and you're becoming a young man. So we are both going through and will continue to go through some major extreme changes in our physical and mental makeup. We butt heads now quite often. Something we never did 3, 4, or 5 years ago. But that is the natural order of things. The important thing is that we love and respect each other, and we'll see through the hard times. Although my life has taught me that nothing is certain, the one thing I do know is I love you, and my life is so much better for having had you in my life these 13 years. I can hardly wait for the next 13 when you become a man and begin to do the great things for which you are capable of. I love you with all my heart, Papa. And my grandfather passed away 13 years later. My grandfather passed away when I turned 26. I was 13.
Hey, yo, that was so deep.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you know what's crazy? He predicted this, man.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Grandpa
you
had
know
the
what I'm saying?
foresight.
Yo, when you read that fucking shit,
yes.
Man, yo, Tony, he predicted this right here, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing. Yo, that is amazing.
As I'm getting older, that's one thing I hope. Two things that I hope that I have when I'm older is the foresight to be able to see that in either my kids or my grandkids, and then to be able to remember the memories.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying? Like he was talking about how he walked you to school and all that.
It's like he knew. That's why he said, "I'm pushing. I'm going hard on you because you see, you heard that."
Nah, it's crazy, bro, and it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Cause like I said, I don't know if I knew it because I read.
You was 13.
Yeah. So he sent me that when I was 13. I can't remember that. I cannot remember that when I was 13. I ain't gonna lie, but he sent this to me in 2010, and he said, I found this. He emailed me this. Like he was still alive, 2010. He emailed me this. He said, I found this birthday message I wrote to you 6 years ago. I hope it's worth reading again. It's as true today as it was then. And that's it. So I was in 2010, I was 19. So it's crazy though, because it's crazy that he says like, I can't wait for the next 13 years. And he died 13, like those 13 years later, he passed away, bro. He died when I was 26. Wow.
Damn.
My grandfather passed away the day I moved out my house. I'm not being funny. It's weird. The day I moved from my mom's house where we all lived to my apartment, he went into hospice and passed away like 2-3 days later. It was weird, bro. Like that's why when I say like my grandfather was my heart and all that, it's like literally because it's almost as if God made him, his role was to teach me, and then went, okay, you're good now.
Good.
It's time to go. Like it was
That's
like
what
that.
I'm saying. See time?
Yeah.
Go back to time.
It's crazy, yeah. So
you know what I'm saying? His time, he wanted to do this, and boom, got you there, and then all right.
Yeah.
He did what he had to do.
What's going on, Jay Brown?
What's up with you, Tom?
What's going on, brother?
Man, nothing at all, man. I just wanted to come put a little paint where it ain't, man. I'm kind of like with Mello, man. I lost my mom like last October, about roughly 2 years ago.
My condolences, man.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I guess it's one of those things that it'll like never get easy. You know what I'm saying? But you just you keep pressing, man. You keep pressing forward. You look at the positive things, the positive memories. You hang on to those things. And man, you just try to live to be a better person, kind of like what Mello was talking about, man. You know, I'm a man of deep faith, so I believe that one day when my time expires, man, I'll be able to recognize Mom Dukes, Dad again, and all that stuff. So, I often tell people, man, it's like one of those things again, you never get over, but man, you just kind of dig in 10 toes down, man, and keep living, bro. Because like kind of like what Tone said, we all got an expiration date. We never know.
You don't know when and where.
You don't know when. So you just keep living, man. Keep living and try to be the best you and attach yourself to people, like-minded people. And you 9 times out of 10, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I told you, man, time.
Yeah.
You're racing. You know what I'm saying? Just like I told you, before you go, make sure, you know what I'm saying, they don't go through what you went through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it goes like this, son. Time, it's going fast now, son. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's gonna be 19. My daughter's 19. She's gonna be 20.
I feel you, man. I got a 24-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 4-year-old. So
you already know, like.
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
That's my anxiety at night. You know that? I say,
Yeah,
damn. I don't. Yeah, no. Like this is my anxiety. I'm not done yet. You know what I'm saying? So to close my eyes to go to sleep, I get paranoid sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not gonna wake up. You know what I mean? And I'll be like, damn, but I'm not finished. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure my daughter's is good. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm okay. Like if my daughter's gonna be good right now and they all set up or whatever, yeah, all right, I'm Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And
whenever he's ready, you know.
And it's kind of like, Tone, what you said about Tony's grandfather, how he kind of predicted when he wrote the letter, he kind of knew.
He knew.
What you're going through right now is all part of an intricate plan, bro, that your kids gonna be straight, you gonna be straight. It's just we can't see can't see the end line, but just know that you're functioning within the plan and within the design. So that's you know, look at it that way, man.
When you went back to the letter, he prepared you.
Yeah.
We just went back to the letter and you read that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is all cycle.
And the thing like what Jay Brownlee's saying too is, and it from the person is going, as a father you're always gonna, it's always, I feel like as a father, not me not being one, but just knowing them, fathers are always gonna be at fear for their kids. Like it's not, you're not gonna be able to just be like, oh, they're gonna be all right and just die. Like it's just gonna be fear or something. And before my grandfather passed, like it was a point in the hospital when he was like dealing with shit, he started crying. It was the only time he cried was when he said like, I'm just worried for y'all. He wasn't worried for himself. He knew what was coming, but he was not crying about himself dying. He was crying because he didn't know what would happen with us. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we're good. Everybody's good, bro.
That's what
and I know that's what you. That's what I'm saying. I know that's probably what you feel like. It's not really. It's not even always about you. It's about the kids. You know what they
like,
can they
gonna be good.
Yeah, and you know.
Yeah, one thing about life I've learned is when you got the game, don't hold it, give it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I try to give it my best of my abilities with whenever I get in with Tony. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And real life situations. You know, so some topics I might go in on it, and you know, but I know I've been through a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot to give. So whatever information people want to ask me, you know, like I said, that with death. It's kind of numb, you know what I'm saying, to me, you know. It hurts, yeah, but I know, like, it's been so many that you don't know, like, it keeps, what are you gonna, it's not a different hurt, it's the same hurt. You know what I'm saying, that you lost somebody that you close to, you know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy too, because, and Tone, like I'm saying, I like Tone, when you think, and let's just put it in your perspective, because I have a couple myself, but knowing you, like, being from New York, and did a lot of your friends die as kids? Or
yes,
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like crazy.
There's a story I can't really explain the details, but just imagine you one of your public school friends from first grade coming to your place where you working at and just telling you like, yo, I'm gonna die, and I need you to do this and this and this and this and this, and wouldn't leave your sight until you promise him that whatever he wanted. You know what I'm saying? And the next 2 days, he's dead.
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing that is, when you think about that, is that, like, there's a lot of people out there that, like, when you look back at them, you don't look at them as, like, the grown-up they became. All you got them to think about is them as that kid. Like, we're growing up. You're a 40, you know, 30, 40-year-old man right now, Tone, but your homeboy that passed away was, what, 7?
Oh, he was young.
I mean, you said first grade?
15,
oh, 15.
16,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
18, 19.
That's the age you could, like, if they were to come back, that's the age that they were left on. Like, it's like,
they were like a whole bunch of my high school friends, even junior high school people that I grew up with in the neighborhood, like, they all dead, son. And it's more than 25 people, more than 30. As a matter of fact, I lost count.
The perspective
people that I grew up with that's close to me, that didn't even get to make it to my age. You know what I'm saying? The
perspective I'm putting it in, it has nothing to do with, but the perspective they at least explain is what I'm trying to say is, like, you got people in, like, Chirac with the drill music who do diss tracks, and the majority of the diss tracks, they're 25 years old. They're dissing someone who died when they were 15, like a 15-year-old kid now. Like, they were 15. That person that's rapping and dissing was 15 when that person died. They were both 15, but they're 10 years. They still dissing that person. That's a kid that died at this point now. We're talking about, like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, It's crazy.
The cycle never ends.
You know what I mean? Because when you lose a lot of people that's close to you, you just look at pictures and you're like, damn, I was just with this dude yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know somebody that died the day before yesterday that I knew for a long time. Like, I'm like, damn, I just seen this motherfucker, like, for real, like, gone, son.
Yeah. I got a couple donuts. Let me just get these out the way real quick. There's one for you, Tone.
You ain't read it?
Ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
Not this fucking one. Gosh. It's gonna come in.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know why it's a delay, but it's gonna come. What's good, Trey?
Hey, not much, Tony. How you been, big dog?
That motherfucker gonna say ooh pussy popping pretty soon, so I'm just letting you know. But if you wanna spit something out beforehand, let me know.
Oh no, you good. I ain't gonna stay too long, man. Me and my girl about to go on a dinner date right quick. But I just wanted to chime in just a little bit. When you mentioned that letter about your grandpa. So I lost two of my friends back in my last station when I was stationed in North Dakota, because I was up there for 5 years. They both killed themselves. The thing that sucked about both of them was the first one, like I couldn't even sleep for like 2 days because we were pretty close. Like we went through basic military training together. We went through tech school together.
Ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
There it goes.
Yo, Tone, kiss 100% of my ass.
Okay. Percentage for dummies. Donated $3. Yo, Tone, kiss 100% of my ass.
Who's that?
Somebody just told the percentage thing. I guess they said to kiss your ass 100%. When we're talking about the kid percentage thing, they're saying to kiss their ass.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I don't know.
It's wrong?
I don't know.
Tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, because if I'm wrong, hey. Listen,
Nah,
if you're a scumbag father, right, that your baby mom's come home from the hospital after giving birth, right, that you think that she don't have to get some sleep and you have to take care of your baby and do your part, what percentage is that, son?
Exactly.
Somebody,
or you just don't give a fuck. You want her to wake up.
I think the person that donated.
Ooh,
I think the person that donated to that was that. Basically, they didn't give a fuck.
College ain't the way, respectfully. I give you a 4-year degree just for you to graduate and be in debt anywhere from 25-80K. Nah, that's some bullshit that the white man sells you. A lot of jobs are now hiring off of experience.
Salute to Ashley Knuckles. College ain't the way, respectfully. I give you a 4-year degree just for you to graduate and be in debt anywhere from $25,000 to $80,000. Nah, that's some bullshit that the white man sells you. A lot of jobs are now hiring you off experience. Okay, and Ashley Knuckles. I mean, I did go to college. I flunked, bro. College is weird now, bro. College is weird now.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying you need what I said. Either you get a 2-year, 4-year, or you go get a trade. You understand what I'm saying?
That popping on a handstand.
Hold on 1 second. Last one. You can go.
Cherish your days because they ain't promised.
Salute to Life's Too Short for the $3 donation. Cherish your days because life is too fucking short, and that's exactly true. My bad, Tone. Go ahead, Tone. Go ahead, Tone. The college talk.
That what?
You wanted to finish about the college thing?
Oh no, I was saying. It doesn't matter. Like they say, when you go to college, you be in debt or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're saying, right? So what I'm saying is, even if you go and try to take a trade, a high school diploma, let me ask you something. A high school diploma, how far can you go and get a real good job, son?
I mean,
not in New York City, $15 an hour, $20 an hour.
That college,
you can get $25 an hour in New York City, and you still your rent is $1,600 alone, son. $2,000.
Hey, you still got some debt.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, bro, I've been an educator for the past maybe 20 plus years, and right now I do college like access for first generation college students. So it kind of makes my skin crawl when people say that. I'm like with Tone Capone talking about, man. Go get something, a certificate, a 2-year degree.
Not to cut you off, I'm so sorry, but I want to emphasize this since you here. A motherfucker told me, and he was street getting big money. The nigga told me, yo, go to school, get 2-year, 4-year college, even if it's not gonna go for that particular thing that you're going to school for, but you got that. So when you go to any job that you want to go to, at least you got that to make it look good and sell it.
Yep.
Well, you ain't got shit for the high school diploma. $15 an hour, son. Would you? And then where you gonna live at?
I'm in college now, and
man.
there's other jobs like willing to like give me jobs and job offerings and stuff just because I'm in college right now and I've been there for a year.
I definitely say this, bro. Like I'm not, I didn't finish college and I plan on, but at this point in my life, it's for the experience in itself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not knocking anybody. Like Nikki's about to get her master's, so like I'm all for that shit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, in the world we live in now, it is a lot about who you know than what you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it is.
That's absolutely fine.
In college, you can meet people though that will have, you know what I'm saying? That will be able to put you in positions to be able to
I was just about to say it's about really posturing and positioning yourself and just making sure that when the time come, man, you got everything you prepared and all your credentials line up.
Ooh, that pussy popping on the hand.
Fuckers that keep doing that shit. Yeah. What's good,
so I'm finna get up out of here, bro, man. It's a pleasure, my brother.
All right, for sure.
Easy.
Big Gib in the building, man. Finally get to see you. I know you always been in the chats, always, man. I just never.
You can follow me on IG, bro.
Finally got.
For sure, we'll do.
All right, Brown. All right, Jay Brown. Yeah. What's good, Gib? Big Gib, you hear me?
I'm in here.
Oh, no, I was just saying, what's good, man? I finally get to see you, man. Meet you. I know you've been in the chat for like.
This is son.
Oh, it's his son.
Yeah.
Okay. Your dad's been in my shit like forever. Like always been through. I've always told him to take the link, but he be you know.
Me and him been both been watching your YouTube channel for a minute though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, for sure.
Journey. So we pretty much know the ins and outs.
Ooh, that pussy popping on the hands.
Go ahead.
We definitely love the channel.
I appreciate that.
Entertaining, and you spin off on different topics, you know what I'm saying? It's just not just shoes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely doing your thing, man.
I appreciate that.
Right now we talking about things that are in the real world, you know what I'm saying, as far as getting a diploma or jobs and income and different streams of income of trying to level up yourself in life, you know what I'm saying? So
and that's how
it's just
that's how it should be, man. We ain't content creators like Tony that do that shit, and I respect that. That's why I fuck with him a lot.
Appreciate that.
Hey Tony, what's that college dude? He still here?
Nah, he dipped. He bounced out.
Man, damn.
But yeah, to make what I was saying short, like when I lost both my friends up there, when they killed themselves, they said that when I talked to their loved ones, when I went to their funerals, they said that the reason why they did it was because they felt like they were lost, like they didn't have nothing to do. Do college we was in. Like right now, I'm trying to get my associates in criminal justice while I'm in. Trying to explain to them like because the job up there was tough. He was working like 14, 15-hour shifts. Working like half the month, and then the other half would get off. But then other stuff pops up, and you got to work longer hours. Like, it was rough. I still count my days, and I thank God that I made it out there because there was at least one time that I thought about doing it myself. I'm not even gonna lie. But
glad you didn't, man.
I called my parents. I told them what was going on, and they flew up there like that next month, and my supervision gave me leave to like, hey, take 2 weeks off, figure out what's going on with you, get yourself help. I was off for 2 weeks. They gave me 2 months off of not working. Get my mind straight, and then they was all behind it because they realized the job itself sucked. Like being a cop and up north, while in the military, it sucked.
And I can and Nicole's cousin, one of his good friends in the Army killed himself as well. I'm not saying it like in a bad way when I speak on this, but I am seeing some truth in it because I felt this almost in a way as well. Like I feel like a lot of people turn to the military because they don't have anything else that they can't get the job they might want. They know the military is a good way to get in. You can make good bread. You can get a good opportunity, all that, right? But they get in there and then they end up finding out it ain't what they thought. So if you already turned to the military as something the last thing to do, and that ain't working, that's why you see a lot of people do shit like that.
I know. Sometimes, especially you could take a break. You know what I'm saying? Take a pause. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pause yourself and rethink situations, especially when you're in the military or you're in the law enforcement. It's okay to take a 2 week or a week and think to yourself your situation and analyze it. You understand what I'm saying? But going back to Tony in the military, yes, I feel sometimes when you go in the military, it's a lot of options and it benefits you. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you don't have no direction or knowing when to go in life.
Yeah.
And you're young. You understand? Because it benefits you in a lot of ways, even when you come home from that.
Yeah.
You understand? And if you go in and not think infantry and think of the 100 jobs that the U.S. military, you know, Army or the Marines or whatever force you want to go to that has besides infantry, they have a whole bunch of jobs.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So you can get into different things and it benefits you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a good situation.
And to realize with that tone, like, don't get me wrong, like I've been in almost 7 years. Like June 17th will make 7 years for me since I've been in. I went in when I was 17, right before I turned 18.
Good age.
It was tough, man. It was rough on me because between 18 to 2021, I'm stuck up north. Like what am I gonna do? Like nothing to do. It's expensive to fly out to go do some fun.
I got a little thing for you, man. I did it too, but I went in at an older age. So I didn't work out for it. You know why? Because I went in at 22. And me knowing streets and being streets, it didn't mix. Somebody screaming at me and I couldn't take it and I had to fight with my drill sergeant, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So at a young age, it's good for you, 18, 19. But once you get to them 20 something and you already got your mind older and you're running around and you're doing whatever you're doing, it's kind of hard for you to adapt. But at a young age, you could adapt. You know what I'm saying?
Donate right here. Hold on.
Also, what do you value more, connections and experience or a degree? There's so many ways you can make money online, like reselling, crypto, stocks, NFT, etc.
Okay, so hold on. We're gonna have that. Salute to Vaulted Grails. First off, the Yeezy Quantum Gordon gave you. He bought off me the ones with the ripped box. Okay, salute to this person. Vaulted Grails. Also, hey, I think you have a store. Don't you have a store, Vaulted Grails? Let me know. Also, what do you value more, connections and experiences or a degree? There's so many ways you can make money online, like reselling crypto stocks, NFTs, etc. Well, I'm gonna answer that question. Let me get these other ones out the way because Ashley Knuckles is gonna fucking go crazy if I don't do it. Well, I'll answer that first. Yeah, it'll come in. I got them, Ashley. Don't worry. Me personally, I got myself cut off
on a handstand.
Here's Ashley Knuckles.
I rock with you on the trade or some type of the apprenticeship, but college ain't the end all be all. That's a misconception. Respectfully.
So it's the Ashley Knuckles. I rock with you on the trade or some type of the apprenticeship, but college ain't the end all be all. That's the misconception. Respectfully, I don't think Tone was necessarily saying that though.
No, but the thing with trade schools, they'll still have you attend college classes though. So whether you go to college, trade, whatever it may be,
you gotta take something besides just a high school diploma. To be successful,
what's Big Give saying in the back? What's Big Give saying in the back here? Is that Big Give in the back?
Yeah, that's him.
What did he say? He said you can. He said you can always what?
What'd you say?
I said going to college ain't always about making an income. It's about being educated.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, exactly.
That pussy popping on a handstand.
New father on the block donated.
Bitch, don't get a break now. Ain't that hard to carry a baby and stuff your face for 9 mths? Get up and get that bottle for that baby. When he done, bend over for baby number 2.
This nigga crazy, bro. Bitch, don't get a break now. Ain't that hard to carry a baby and stuff your face for 9 months? Get up and get that baby. Get that bottle for that baby. When he done, bend over for baby number 2. God damn.
What kind of shit?
New father on the block, man. That's his name, man. Jeez.
That's in general. In general, see, like I'm debating on something right here, but over here we have New York City Transit. We have you have different companies where you can get into it without with a high school diploma. But you'll be sitting in a waiting line 3 or 4 years before transit call you. You understand what I'm saying? You'll be sitting waiting, you know what I'm saying, for this company. It's a state job and it's a good job. It benefits you for the rest of your life, but you got to sit there and wait.
It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to be someone in the internet, like an internet thing, and I'm not talking about just a YouTuber, but like internet dealing with stocks or anything really focused on internet type of media or whatever, that's about who you know. But if you want to be a fucking doctor, you're gonna have to get a fucking job. If you want to be a police officer, you're gonna have to do college. There's certain jobs that are gonna require you to go get that education. You know what I'm saying?
Like, so, if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, you don't really need college.
Exactly. And
like you're trying to do your own thing. Like, but I'm looking. I want to be an entrepreneur, and I'm going to school for, and I'm taking classes on it just so I can learn the taxes, the employment side, and all that.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
really,
that's
it just depends what you want to do.
and that's why I didn't get my degree. I'm like 2 classes away from an associate's that's been, and that was like 3-4 years ago. Yeah. So salutes to D Money in the chat. He got his bachelor's recently. Nikki's about to get her master's. The reason why I stopped school though is because I went to school for business administration, and then while in that class, I was starting businesses. I was starting Sample. I was starting YouTube. I was starting my filming business, and I was like, bro, why the fuck am I going to school for business when I'm doing it right now? They not teaching me stuff I don't know. The taxes thing, Mello, I didn't learn that, nor do I even think they had a class that told me about that. I had to go. My bad. They told me about it. You can learn accounting, which would help you record your books that you would need to do taxes, but they didn't teach me that, so I kind of just said fuck it, and I just did what I did, you know.
Yeah, man. I mean, you put yourself in a position where you got so far ahead in life to where it was like, I don't really got to do this because you're successful over here doing that, and you can stay in that lane and speed all you want rather than having to try to do it by the college book.
And one thing I always say, man, like I never try to I don't sit up here and try to tell people like they need to do this and this and that. I believe that it requires skill. I believe that it requires some knowledge, but it's also about timing and luck, man. The timing of what I did in YouTube is definitely like the fact that I did it at a specific time is why I'm here today. If you're someone who would have bought Bitcoin 10 years ago and it blew up now, that's timing. You know what I'm saying? That's luck, timing. Yeah, like it's like, yeah, you might be a little skilled because you knew it was gonna pop off, but some things is about how the timing is in certain things too. Like,
you don't want to go back and get that degree though?
I definitely do.
Just for yourself, man. Hang that shit.
I definitely want to get that degree. I would love to have it in this room somewhere. You know, I just don't know.
Just to hang it. I did that shit.
You only need 2 classes, man.
Yo, I still have. I swear to God, bro. I still have little nightmares of like in my dream that something's due, and I'm like, oh shit, I got a project due, and I wake up. Or like I have to I be having like school dreams in my head where something's due or I have to get something done, and then I wake up and like, oh fuck, I don't have to do this shit.
Yo, when you accomplish that shit though, and you look at that motherfucker, you're gonna be like, yeah, I did that motherfucker. Me, yeah, I had to work for that motherfucker. I did that shit. Exactly. Nobody taking this away from me.
That's how I am right now, man. Between like working all these hours now down here in the South, and I think I'm like 4 classes away from getting my degree.
Man, go for that shit, man.
It's hard, man. I ain't gonna lie. Between work, taking care of the girl and pets and all this shit, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a lot.
Yo, salute to you though, man. Yo, go for it, man.
Definitely
it ain't gonna hurt you.
Hell no. What's it gonna do? It's gonna help me.
It ain't gonna hurt you, baby.
It's gonna help me when I get out. I ain't gonna cap.
Yo, I walk around with that motherfucker happy too, man. Yeah, I walk around with pictures of that shit. Yo, shut up, nigga.
Whatever. Trade like military wise. Yeah, I take that bitch all the way though.
No. So like, I'm not gonna lie though. Like, don't get me wrong. The military's not all bad. Like I will say, the military has provided me great opportunities. Like I'm going to school for free right now.
Ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
Leo 2 Live with the 3.
Tony, as you know, I am a HR manager. When I review resumes for candidates, I am not looking for necessarily a degree or diploma. I am looking more so for acquired professional certifications. Those cost thousands of dollars. That saves US money.
Okay, so salutes to motherfucking Leo 2 Live in the building. Leo 2 Live is the good friend of ours we have here that's in Korea that was driving in the yellow Camaro with the red suit on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Thugging it out. Tony, as you know, I'm an HR manager. When I review resumes for candidates, I'm not looking for necessarily a degree or a diploma. I'm looking more so for an acquired profession certification. Those cost thousands of dollars. That saves us money. Hashtag the more something. Hashtag salutes to Leo though. And I get that.
I know what he's saying. The more certification, the better the situation.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. And he's also saying like some people do have to pay to go get that in college. They'll pay you even though you may go in debt.
Hey, yo, Tony, I'm gonna
give you to do it.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example, Tony. I go in to get a security job, right? So when I go to the company, they ask me, yo, do you have certification with it? I got my high school diploma. I got my 8-hour certificate. I got my 16-hour certificate. I got my fire guard license. You understand what I'm saying? There's a 4 certifications already. I'm ahead of the game on certain guards that's even in there.
Yeah.
I got my my CPR joint. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got 5 certifications already to come in and be in a better situation and know a little bit more than the next security guard that just come in and just only have one paperwork.
Or he got a fucking bachelor's. Because what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna have to probably either have him tell him to go do it or pay for him to get those certifications.
Get a full certification, and then he got to go get all the things that I got, and then you know what I mean. See if he got some type of experience. But if you don't have no, I come with that and experience.
Yeah, my stepfather, like he used to talk about this all the time. My mom used to roast him, but it was real. He got a forklift driver's license, and that shit was
I got that too.
that shit. Apparently, that will get you some good ass jobs, though.
Honestly, man, I think about warehouses, stores. Walmart.
Yeah, I used to work in Hershey, Pennsylvania, son. Like the Hershey factory, son. Delivering chocolate, loading up the truck, getting like $20-something an hour.
Sheesh. Hey,
on the forklift.
It's
PA, son. That ass.
Hey, Tony, I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here. Me and the missus about to leave soon.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up too, man. I gotta get down to these pool guys, man. I'm gonna get a video out to y'all soon about that too.
Yo, read my cash app, man.
Oh, you got one more? Wait, what you mean? You got a new one? Hold on.
Oh shit, Tony got excited.
Hold on. I didn't see it. Oh shit, hold on.
You gotta talk to Skinny about that cash app. No sound.
Yo, hold on. Okay, here we go. Salute some motherfucking Tone for the $3. And $3 for the rap, you filthy animal. Wait, what rap?
The rap earlier.
Oh, yeah. That was rust. I was rusty, man. I appreciate that, Tone. Thank you, man. I gotta get my shit to turn on, man. So y'all can see, maybe I'll be having my cash app. I'm about to get that fixed to Tony D2 Wild without the one on it too, though. Also, so I'm gonna get that fixed. But yo, Tone, I appreciate y'all. Mello, Big Gib, tell Pops thanks for coming through. Tell them y'all pull up next time. Trey as well.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to bring something different to y'all today, and I hope y'all appreciate it, man. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Yeah, all right, man.
Salute.
All right, y'all.
All right, Tom.
All right, y'all. Have a good day, man. All right. Peace.
See y'all later.
Yep. So, guys, I'm about to go downstairs, talk to these people about this pool. I hope y'all appreciated this video. I hope y'all appreciate more than appreciate the video. Appreciate the people that are still here, bro. Because nothing's never promised. Appreciate the things you still got, because those are not promised. Appreciate the life you got, because it's never promised, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Salutes to motherfucking Leo 2 Live with the last dono.
Ooh, let's that pussy popping on a handstand.
I just hired someone with associates and tech certs for Security Plus, PDHR, and a security clearance over someone with a master's degree. Those certs cost more and are more job specific.
Salutes to
This
Leo.
was a GS11 hire that I made as well.
I just hired someone with associates in a tech certification for Security Plus, PDHR, and a security clearance over someone with a master's degree. Those certs cost more and are more job specific. This was a GS11 hire that I made as well. I don't know what the hell he talking about, the GS11 and all that, but I get it. There's jobs out there that need specific certifications rather than just your master's or whatever you got. And that makes total sense. It's all about skills now, bro. It's all about the skills you got. That matters. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night, man. It's your boy Tony D2 Wild. I'm checking in. I'm checking out. Pool video. I'll drop it tomorrow for y'all. Or day after maybe. Stay tuned. It's coming. I got it, y'all. I got y'all this week. Salute to Muhammad. Peace.